The market was waiting for the return of a U.S. presence on Monday to see what things would look like with the benefit of a fuller day of trade. Overall, there wasn't much movement out there, though what little we did see was mostly consolidative. Of course, there were some exceptions, with the yen extending its run of impressive gains, perhaps on the combination of the lack of appetite for the U.S. dollar and worry over a potential reversal in risk-correlated assets. Dollar-yen dropped down to a fresh multi-day low as a consequence, the lowest levels for the major pair since mid-September. Elsewhere, Euro-Swiss squeaked out a fresh 2017 high before reversing course, with SNB activity suspected early on given the central bank's ongoing desire to weaken the franc. We highlight risks to this strategy going forward if in fact we do see a liquidation in the equity market space, with the resulting flows to invite a large wave of unwanted franc inflow. The SNB is aware of this fact and has been trying to build a cushion via the higher Euro-Swiss rate in anticipation. The SNB has also built up a massive amount of reserves in U.S. equities, something that could become an issue if stocks ever do respond to policy normalization and begin to falter. Moving on, U.S. tax reform was back in the headlines with doubts over the ability to get anything signed off before year-end, making the rounds and contributing to the limited recovery in the buck. U.S. new home sales managed to impress but couldn't really do anything to muster meaningful dollar support. Sharp setbacks in the price of oil did not go unnoticed ahead of this week's OPEC meeting, with the Canadian dollar back under pressure on the commodity weakness. The New Zealand dollar, on the other hand, was actually the strongest amongst the developed currencies on the day, up about 0.6% around the European close. The S&P 500 pushed up to another record high, though there wasn't much momentum behind the move. Finally, in the world of Bitcoin, the crypto was back at it again, inching closer to the remarkable level of 10,000. Again, we would warn against any long BTC exposure, with the monthly RSI reading at a jaw-dropping 94. Looking ahead, Tuesday is another light calendar day. German import prices, German consumer confidence data, the BOE financial stability report, US Case-Shiller, US consumer confidence, a Bank of Canada polo speech, and some Fed speak are the notable standouts. That's all for now.